This is a meeting, an annual general meeting that we do once every year. And the purpose of the meeting is to look at our progress so far throughout the year, where we are supposed to make an amend, and our progress report, and where we are supposed to maybe add one or two issues so that VGN will progress. And I believe throughout this year, up to today, what we are seeing in VGN is progress, progress, progress every day. Why did I say so? Number one, the last program we had was last year, where we have the VGN week. We gathered almost 27,000 members of Vigilante group at the stadium. And the president, vice president was there to witness the occasion. And you know he promised some things. He promised us office accommodation. He promised us vehicle. He promised monthly stipends. And he promised to sign our bill. That we have approached him, and he said we should write, and we have written. We are waiting for his approval anytime soon, by the grace of God. Is that no progress? We know in some states, also we are getting progress. I know states that donated vehicles, working materials, giving their stipends in the various states. And to cap it all, the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is willing and reassuring that it's ready to work with the Vigilante Group of Nigeria. We are really happy about that. But the issue here is we have to redouble our efforts. We have to redouble what? Our efforts. Unless you redouble your efforts, the government will say, this is what you are doing. Another issue is respecting the constituted authorities. You must respect the government at the higher level, the state, the local government, the traditional institutions, and members of the community. Because these are the people that will tell the government that, yes, you are doing good or you are not doing well. Also, the security agencies, the armed forces, the police, the civil defense, we need to have a synergy together. And I believe we are working together. We are working together in most parts of the country. We are working with the armed forces, we are working with the police, civil defense, and all other security agencies. So we should try as much as we could to redouble our efforts. Is that clear? Yes, at our end here, what we are trying to do is to make sure that we put our heads together. We follow the rule of law. We respect human rights. And by that, by the grace of God, the sky will be the beginning, not the limit. And you cannot say organization has no problem here and there. We do have our own problems. We do have our own constraints. But during this meeting, we'll look at it. We'll look at these problems, and we'll see where we are going to make an amend, where we are going to make sure that we organize ourselves more properly so that we'll be able to get to where we want to go. The bill is there. We have tried as much as we could to see the speaker, though not officially. We are able to see him, and he promised that they are going to visit it very soon, and they will send it back to the president for assent. And the vice president has also promised that. But we cannot achieve that if we relent. Some of us we've relaxed in our own various states. We are waiting for the government. We have forgotten that the government cannot do anything if they do not see us performing. Some states have relaxed. They say they are waiting for us to go and work for them to sign the bill. If the bill is signed and we know you are sleeping, we will change you automatically. We cannot work for you. They say monkey they work. Monkey cannot work for babu to chop. It's not going to be what? Possible. So we have to wake up to our responsibility. Nigeria is our own country. And it's a country of all of us. We must work together, cooperate together, and make sure that there is peace and unity in this country. Nobody is paying us anything, but we are working hard to ensure that there is peace in Nigeria. And by the grace of God, peace will continue to reign in the country. We know what is happening in the south, southeast, southwest, northeast, north central, north east. We have idea of their security problems. And by the grace of God, we are going to address some of these things today. And when we get back home, we should make sure that we put them into practice and ensure that there is reduction in banditry, there is reduction in kidnapping, there is reduction in cattle rustling, there is reduction in other aspects of insecurity in the country. God will help us. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria and God bless VGN. Thank you. It's an annual general meeting that we do every year to look at the what we have done in the past year, what are our achievements, what are our constraints, and how do we amend those constraints, and how do we achieve in the next year ahead. That is the essence of having it, and to also look at the security situation in all the 6 geopolitical zones in trying to finding a way of solving or supporting the security agencies in solving this issue of insecurity.
How is the Vigilante contributing to the security across the country?
Yeah, it is very well because we are working hand in hand with the armed forces, with the police, with all other security agencies. And the results are there. We are getting results. The security agencies are always telling us, giving us commendation, telling us that what we are doing is right, working together as a team. So I think we are making headway.
Is there any other areas you need help?
Yeah, a lot of areas we need help, especially assenting to the bill of the Vigilante group that is before the former president, and now we're trying to send it to the present president. Another thing is we need a befitting office as promised by the vice president, and also the current vice president, and also stipends to be paid to the headquarters, at least monthly stipends for the working of the headquarters.
The current speaker is the sponsor of your bill during 8th Assembly, and now that he emerged as a speaker of the National Assembly, of the House of Representatives, it is coincidentally. What is the stand of your bill now?
I think it has made it very simple for us. The Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, is the sponsor of the bill, and we met him, and he promised that he's going to bring back the bill, and he will make sure that the bill is passed and signed while he's the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And I think he said, and I quote him, that this is the best bill and what I will be proud of after I must have left the National Assembly, the Vigilante Group of Nigerian bill.
Thank you.